In today's video, we are going to talk about this price action, this powerful reversal structure that can make the market truly bullish again and prevent a sharper correction as we described in yesterday's video. So yes, it is a promising reaction, but will the market have the stamina to continue? This is what we're gonna talk about right here, right now. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, professional trader. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, we see a very nice bullish chart structure getting triggered today. Today, we are materializing another bullish pivot point. We are making a higher high, higher low. We found a support level yesterday. We made a bottom signal yesterday. This candlestick over here is a hammer candlestick pattern above the previous support level, above the 497, which is the most important support level mid and long term speaking. And we are materializing, we are breaking the previous top level, materializing a bullish pivot point. Now, you may say, Nathan, SPY already triggered a bullish pivot point over here, right? Yes, it did, but it was a smaller one. We see fewer candlesticks over here. This one is not even bigger, but it is actually breaking the 21 MA, leaving the 21 MA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart behind. So it is a much more robust reaction. It is a much more impressive bullish chart structure. Right now, apparently, we are having a hard time in breaking the 512, which was a previous support level 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the past, and right now it is acting as a resistance level following the principle of polarity in technical analysis. Now, you may say, so Nathan, is SPY bullish right now? Yes, it is bullish. It is in bullish territory. We are above important support levels, and we are materializing a very important bullish chart structure, not only on the daily chart, but also on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, apparently, in the past few weeks over here, we just had the perfect excuse to correct back to the 21 MA on the weekly chart, and right now we are just reacting again. On the weekly chart, we have this bullish chart structure. This is a bullish harami candlestick pattern, and right now this week we are triggering this harami. We are triggering a bullish pivot point on the daily chart, only reinforcing the long-term bullish bias over here on SPY. Now, only if SPY loses the 497, only then I will be convinced that SPY is going to turn bearish again, really bearish again on the daily chart, and officially bearish on the weekly chart, because on the weekly chart we are still bullish despite this correction that has been haunting us since March this year, April this year. All right, so far we are still bullish on the weekly chart. We are making a bullish reaction above a crystal clear support level. Therefore, the situation is still under control. Our stocks are supposed to maintain their bullish bias as well. Only by losing the 497, only by losing the 21 MA on the weekly chart, I will believe that we're gonna see a sharper correction probably on the monthly chart, because, well, last month we did a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern over here, so this is a quite problematic reaction. If SPY triggers this top signal, we're gonna see a sharper, more intense correction over here. So far, so good. So far, we are still above the 497. We are just making a bullish pivot point, so we are still bullish. QQQ shares a similar chart structure. We are triggering a bullish pivot point. We see that it is reacting above the 21 MA on the weekly chart. We see a top signal on the monthly chart, but as long as we stay above our support levels over here, above the 21 MA, above the 412, the situation will remain under control. The bullish bias will most likely just persist, and this is it. Of course, it could reverse. Yes, it could, but remember, trading is reactive. It is not predictive. Since we can't know the future, we just react to what we see right here, right now. This is how truly trading works. Now, you want to increase your net worth for yourself and for those you love the most. You and I, we are on the same page over here. We think alike. And if you want to learn how to be a profitable trader, then I invite you to join the 5% project, where you will literally join the 5% of the most profitable traders on the market, in a market where 95% of people only lose. So get to know our service. The QR code to our website is right here in the left corner of your screen and of course in the fixed comment below. Now, how this is gonna affect our stocks? Well, regarding Tesla, it is still a mystery because Tesla has been clearly detached from the broad market for a few months right now. It is totally unrelated to what the indices are doing, and we see that Tesla is just losing momentum. Tesla spiked over here last week. I'm so sorry. This week it spiked, retesting the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, and right now we see a bearish candlestick pattern, a bearish reaction under a crystal clear resistance level seen on the weekly chart and also seen on the daily chart over here, because we are losing this resistance area around 184 just after closing this gap over here. So we made a false breakout of a previous resistance area made by these two lines and made by the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, suggesting that Tesla is looking weak right now. Now you may ask, but Nathan, Tesla is weak, right? But is Tesla bearish? No, it is not necessarily bearish because we are still above the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA is pointing upwards. We made an insane explosion over here. We are bullish. We are still bullish, but we are losing momentum, meaning that we are supposed to retest our next support levels, maybe the 21 EMA on the daily chart. If Tesla does retest its 21 EMA on the daily chart, and if Tesla, of course, if, all right, there are many ifs over here, and if Tesla makes a bullish reaction around its support area, to me it is gonna be just another buy signal. All right, because Tesla is bullish, it is gonna make a bullish signal around a support level where the risk-reward ratio is more appealing. It is extremely appealing. So yes, to me, it is gonna be a possible buy. But right here, right now, I don't see any meaningful signal, all right? It is quite difficult to read Tesla right here, right now. Or at least, it is not as easy as the indices. It is not as easy as other stocks, like for instance, Nvidia. Nvidia is just following the indices. It is on the verge of triggering a crystal clear bullish pivot point over here after making a bottom signal. This candlestick pattern over here has a name as well. It is called above the stomach candlestick pattern. We are breaking yesterday's high. We are trading above the 21 EMA, leaving the 21 EMA behind, and of course we are leaving the 841 behind as well. The 841 is a critical key point over here. It did act as a support level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, as a resistance level 1, 2 times, and as a support level again 1, 2, 3 times over here. So 841 is the most important key point on Nvidia. Only by losing this key point again, I will see Nvidia entering bearish territory. But right now, we see a bullish reaction above the 21 EMA, above the 841, after making a bottom signal called above the stomach candlestick pattern. And right now we are on the verge of triggering another bullish pivot point, a higher high, higher low, materializing the first higher high, higher low seen since it started correcting over here in March this year, just like SPY and QQQ. This reaction over here is the first bullish pivot point seen since March, all right? QQQ stabilized around this area. It made a double top chart pattern, just like SPY over here. I'm so sorry, SPY made a triple top chart pattern, right? As we can see over here. Can you see it? A triple top chart pattern. And then it started to collapse. It did a lower high, lower low, and right now, finally, we are making a higher high, higher low. Finally, we are reversing this bearish sentiment. So we see very important chart structures over here on the indices, on Nvidia. Not in Tesla. Tesla is a little bit more difficult. It is a little bit more annoying. We gotta see better reaction around a support level to convince me at least that Tesla is gonna fly again. And right now, our star today is clearly Apple, which, by the way, is making a very interesting reaction. This reaction has a name as well. It is a hanging man candlestick pattern. What's more, it is a hanging man candlestick pattern which found a resistance level right here. Where, guys? Where? You have one chance. You have one chance to guess. Right here. Right after closing this gap. Remember, Remember, according to our trading methodology, gaps work as magnets for the price when we see huge reversals. And right here, right now, Apple just closed this gap. Oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence, right? We are closing a gap after reporting earnings, after the volatility spiking so much. We are just reaching a crystal clear technical target, closing this gap over here. This is how wonderful technical analysis really is. And this reaction over here gives me hope that in the future, Tesla is gonna close this gap as well, around 206. This is why I believe that right now, if we see any bullish reaction around a support level in Tesla, when the risk-reward ratio gets more interesting, I believe it is gonna be a buy, because gaps work as magnets for the price. We still see this open gap over here. There are other gaps, all right? There are this one over here, $289. We are quite far away, so let's think about the 206 first. But if we see a bullish reaction materialized over here, then I believe Tesla is gonna follow the indices, it is gonna follow Nvidia, it is gonna turn bullish again as well. Oh, and by the way, you are still watching this video, you are not a subscriber yet, consider subscribing. I'm not asking, I'm just saying subscribe, because here in this channel we reached the state of the art of technical analysis, and I'm gonna analyze many stocks per day: SPY, Tesla, QQQ, Nvidia, Apple, for instance. So just follow us over there to keep in touch with my future videos, my future updates. I'm here every single day. Click the like button if you did enjoy this video, my dear friend. I see you guys next Monday. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye bye.